Are we there yet?
We're there now. We're live now.
Hi, everybody.
God damn it! This is gonna be a long one.
Apologize for Corey being drunk.
Top of the morning to you.
Yeah, Corey's a few Jack and Cokes in, so.
A few. Fuck, I've been started since 5 o'clock today.
He went got like gentleman's Jack. He was like top shelf.
Yeah, I'm being fancy.
Well, then he's not a good enough alcoholic. Then, if he was alcoholic, he'd have went with the cheapest thing he could have found.
Nah.
Admiral Nelson's.
Oh God.
Not the same thing, never mind.
I was thinking more like Jack Daniels, just regular.
Hey, I did come to find out that my local liquor barn actually has their own bourbon that they put their name on. The problem is, though, it's like $109 a bottle. And I'm like, I don't know if I want to try that for $109.
Why not? Spend the money. Do it.
Well, shit, I spent $51 on what I've got now.
Should you tell Travis, just spend the money.
Well, that's the thing with Travis. You can't hide money.
Yeah.
I don't got the money that he has.
And then he cries about it. Like, you're going to make me spend money.
Well, I know one thing about it, though. He bought that direct drive wheel, and he's been winning races, so.
Yeah. Oh, first person's here is Corey Ennis, of course.
Hi, Ennis.
Corey's drinking.
Go Birds.
I don't even know if I want to relive this. Oh, yeah, you love me. You sure did on, lap 22 when you sent me to the moon. I don't even know if I want to relive this mess that was Thursday. Oh, my God.
Yeah, where do we start?
Where do we start? Yeah,
what was the first incident? Like, I don't even remember what the first caution was.
Dude, I don't even know. Like, I can't remember if it was it probably involved Scott Thomas. I think that was the first thing about it.
Oh, hang on. I'll pull it up.
Yeah, I don't remember a whole lot of the incidents.
All right.
I remember all the ones I was involved in.
That was like half of them, right?
I ended up with, I wasn't even in the top 6 or 7 of people with incidents when I
that was hard. Jai ended up with 70.
Yeah, shout out to Jai for
70. Poor Jai.
God
he
damn
hit everything but the pace car.
Mm-hmm.
Leagues, Cup Series. All right. Let's see what did we end up with here. And speak of Jai was incident number 1.
No.
Was he?
He was lap 3. We made it 3 laps.
Oh. I just remember mine. I know Corey, you weren't in much except for the
the one between Wenzel and Vernon. That was the only one I was ever involved in.
That was honestly a big wreck for a freaking short track too.
You're a fucking dead man.
That one. I'm sorry, but hearing Wenzel say that over the radio, I mean, my race was already screwed, but I died laughing. He's like, "You're a fucking dead man." I was like, "Uh-oh."
Yeah,
I did say that.
And the whole time,
it takes a lot to get Wenzel mad.
And the whole time,
I mean,
after
considering it's 2 weeks in a row when you get wrecked by the same car, so.
Yeah, I think the frustrations are just boiling over there. I mean,
in the same situation too, if you think about it.
Yeah, it's the same situation. It was an off turn 2 issue.
He straight up didn't
This one just wasn't late in the race.
That took out a lot of people, if I remember right. Like, a lot of people were involved in that.
Mm-hmm.
Problem is, man, it's Martinsville. It doesn't matter how many times you wreck. You still keep going unless you end up like Austin Wheeler, where unfortunately he got destroyed.
Oh, yeah, Joe, you did make the soundboard. Where is it? Is it that one?
Shut your mouth! Shut your mouth!
Yeah, that's it.
There's another one I've got to add on there too, but I've not got to it yet.
The thing is, I don't even hate Martinsville. I just hate the races.
I love the track. I love
Yeah.
Martinsville. Well,
Yeah.
not today. I didn't like the track. Cause Lord, that was boring.
I mean, the place is typically pretty good to me. Actually, I usually manage to stay out of trouble and finish well there, but it's not fun riding under caution for most of the race. It's really frustrating.
No, it's not.
I mean, I was out of trouble. Then I got turned, and I wouldn't have been that bad if I spun to the wall, sat there, and the 59's like, I'm not gonna stop, and he just hits me. Of course, right in the wheel. Michael's favorite place to get hit.
Mm.
I was like, okay, it drives kind of So I was like, I'll figure this out. Making my way through the field again, and then, somebody wasn't paying attention and put me back in the wall. I wonder who that was.
Is he in here?
Oh, yeah, he's in here.
Oh, was it a certain 94 car?
Possibly.
All right, there, I'm back.
He's as he comes back.
No, I mean that started with Jordan. So Jordan earlier in the race had said something. I think it was to the 52 maybe or something, or somebody about that's one more time and talking about how he was cutting his nose off or something like that. So Jordan trying to come back through the field after the wreck
Oh, he's pissed. Yeah.
is just hammering my bumper off and sending me in the corner two different times. And that's when I keyed up. I was like, well, you got one more time there, sir. And damn it, if coming off turn 4, I didn't lose total focus of what was going on. But your team owner would say you left a lot of room between the wall and your car. So
That's true.
Because
Yeah.
you still had a run, and I left it open for you.
you didn't leave it open enough.
Okay. All right, Tony.
Speaking of Tony, let's go ahead and just cover that.
Cover
Yeah,
Tony's,
no shit.
Tony's mess.
No shit.
Let's cover that bullshit.
Oh my
Ron
God.
Fitting deserves to send him to the moon and back.
No,
Over.
yeah. That's
Yeah, and then to say it doesn't matter, Ron, while Ron's watching the stream when Tony's saying it on top of it. And then Tony's like, I don't care. We're like, dude, you do. Just shut up.
Tony's like, I'm gonna just say whatever. That way he quits bitching. I'm like, really? It's like,
Tony, you hit him from literally the wreck had already
The thing is,
happened.
that wreck started when Tony was at the start-finish line.
It had stopped. Everyone had stopped when Tony was
in the middle
two.
of 1 and 2.
Yeah. And he still hit him.
We've all done. Everybody in here has done stupid stuff, except
Oh, yeah.
maybe Eric. Eric somehow is perfect all the time.
I don't. No. No, Erik reckoned himself at Phoenix, cutting
No.
the dog
That-
away. That's fucking
yeah, that-
stupid.
Erik
Yeah.
speeding on pit road at Atlanta and then stopping everybody and like jacking up Travis and everyone behind him.
Okay, yeah, but we've all done stupid things.
Yeah.
But that was.
At least me wrecking at Phoenix. I mean, I don't know if you could call it stupid. Like, I made a mistake. I wrecked. I lost control of my car and wrecked. I didn't like.
Well, it's one thing if
It's
you
not,
wreck
not,
yourself.
that's not
It's
really my
another wreck.
definition of doing something stupid, but
It's another thing. It's one thing if you wreck yourself cutting a dog wreck. It's another thing when you wreck yourself and take out a teammate
well, he
in the
shouldn't have been
process.
there.
Oh.
Wow.
Okay. All right.
Hey, fellas, this is gonna be a long podcast. I'm going to tell you that now.
We'll be airing
Yeah.
out some dirty laundry here today.
No, but I mean that just it's it's unexcusable on a track like Martinsville where
Yeah.
he was 3/4 of the way down the backstretch.
Mhm.
So I
And-
hit Ron though because I thought Ron was like gonna stay at the wall, but he had momentum and hit the wall, and I did not know that. And then his tires were still spinning when he came back down, and that's when I hit him in the left front. That's okay. I was shooting for a gap. Gap wasn't there. Tony,
Yeah.
there was no gap. Cars were stopped. That's the equivalent
Well,
of
and the
speeding-
lights had been on for a while.
That's the equivalent of speeding
Yeah.
through a parking lot, hitting a parked car, and going, "Why was it there?" I don't know. Why is it there?
Yeah, and then I mean, if I'm Ron, I'm mad too. And then, in the debrief afterwards, like, don't tell them to get over it. It's like, dude. So on behalf of FTM, we're not responsible for what the 42.
Yeah, we can't.
Exactly.
He's sort of he's kind of the 21 car under the Penske umbrella.
I don't know.
Except-
21 car got to win.
Yeah, except the 21 and Barry's a lot better, but you know, you get the idea.
Well, dude, hell would freeze over if Tony were to ever win in the INRS Cup
I'd
Series.
probably retire. Because either I'm that bad or something's happened.
I just, Ron, we are sorry.
Ron,
sorry,
wherever
Ron.
you are. Wherever you are, Ron. Apologize when you listen to this. I did apologize for mine. And we were good. Then Tony's like, well, I don't fucking care. I'm like, well, that explains why you're in the back. I don't know. I've done trying to understand the mind of Tony.
I mean, it could have. I mean, a lapse in judgment. I mean, it happens. Like I said, I mean, I wrecked you with a lapse in judgment, but I mean,
Ennis, I don't hate you. You're not getting a Christmas card from me, but I don't hate you.
How about people hating me?
I mean, none of us are perfect, right? I mean, everybody.
No,
obviously you
I
are,
agree.
because
No,
everyone
nobody.
always wrecks in front of you. So,
Well, I mean, everybody's wrecked somebody at some point. None of us are perfect, but there's repeat offenders, and there's like dumb shit too. So
all the Musos
All
will
I know
get
is
a
that-
Christmas card from me. Don't you worry, just not Ennis.
All I know is that I am surprised how I got in that wreck with Witzel and Vernon, and then still made my way back up to finish 6th. That's an accomplishment in itself. I'm pretty happy about that because I thought I was kind of done because my dumb ass trying to put the car in the gear and couldn't, and then in the same time I took out Witzel when he was trying to get going. Then here I am still stuck in neutral. Well, the car will be going into gearing eventually, and then finally it went on, but just lost all them spots. But yeah, I just didn't want to. I didn't want to like throughout that whole race. I didn't. You just couldn't pass because
No, it was impossible.
I was afraid.
There was
I was
no runs
afraid.
going.
Yeah, and there was no way for me to try to make that 3 wide and make that work because guess what? We would have had another caution if I were to do that. So I kind of just hung around and maybe someone would fuck up in front of me, and then that way I could just get the spots in, which I happened on one occasion, but that's been about it.
yeah, I mean, really, all you were doing was, you know, racing like hell on the restarts to try to position yourself for the next restart.
Yeah.
You know, like if I'm trying to restart on the bottom, so I'm like trying my best to have my nose ahead of the car I'm next to in case I catch the yellow at the right time. Which never seemed to work out for me. I think I restarted on the top like every time, but yeah, it wasn't fun. It sucked.
No, I watched most of Corey's stream back, and Erik made a comment after the 3rd or 4th incident I was in. He's like, I can't wait to talk to Garrett after this race. I was like, no, I was not in a good mood. Speaking of Tony, also on the last lap, he took out Mike and me in one shot in turn 3.
Tony had the anti-40XL out rolling.
Well,
No
Garrett,
shit.
Garrett, you shouldn't have been so slow. Maybe you wouldn't have got run over.
Oh my god,
That comment.
that pissed me off. Dude, 7 laps down, and just comes from 4 car lengths back, rear ends me. Then Tony thinks I'm talking about him. I'm like, oh yeah, because that was after I had spun and stopped. Tony hit me.
Yeah. I thought you meant by you was talking to him because, I mean, then again, a lap car, and I think that was Tony at that point, you know, goes over and he just hits you after the caution was out. Hit the brakes!
So Michael's got to hit the brakes, and then where's mine?
Stupid lap car coming from 3 miles back. Hit the brakes!
Yeah, and then that dude proceeded to call me slow after he's already 7 laps down. I have a bent toe link on the right rear. I drove it back to the top 10, like Musso said. And then, you know, just... And see, what's funny is that when Michael hit me, it wasn't even that hard. I guess just whatever optional damage I had, whenever I hit the wall, was just enough to send me over to where that other toe link bent, Which again, the damage model is so weird.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, it's low speed stuff. Anything hitting the tires just kills it.
Well, hey, the good thing about with Tony hitting you, Garrett, is that he hit you on the door.
Yeah.
Well, it's the same thing. I mean, at Homestead last week when Simon wrecked on the front straightaway, destroys me in the door. Car's fine. If that had been anywhere near the tires, that's it. Race is over.
And then you got people literally, they're turning their cars into helicopters and they can somehow keep driving straight, but I can't.
Yeah.
Oh man, is Trotter okay?
I don't care.
Get
Trotter
out of the hospital.
Trotter ran me over
said, did he ever-
twice.
Did he ever
Last
make it out of
lap
the
wreck.
infield care center?
I don't know. I know his car got sent to the moon.
we watched the debrief after the race. We saw that. We're like, oh my god.
I have never seen this many cars go upside down at Martinsville, if at all, ever. We see, because first we had Murphy that just got parked, literally he got lazy parked on his roof, and he was just stuck there. And I don't care. He deserved that. He's two of the reasons why I didn't get my lap back when I was trying to get it back. Because I'd avoid a wreck and almost come to a stop, and then he'd hit me twice. He's like, "Oops, sorry." I'm like, "You really?"
I mean, I had a couple of close calls when Wenzel and Vernon wrecked. I actually hit one of them. I come off the corner and all I could see was smoke, and I hit one of them, but it didn't give me enough damage to do anything.
Well, see, with that wreck, like what you mentioned about that wreck, if I didn't get ran over by Austin Wheeler, I would have had that miss too. But I guess you just don't know.
He was a bit of a weapon.
Well, I don't know if he was or not, really, because I think he got caught up in that one wreck where I think he got ran the fuck over and then it just destroyed his car. I think
somebody ran him over. I don't remember who though.
I can't remember either.
I know that
it was enough for him to have to quit out of the race and then me take the points away from him.
So I think he like downshifted or something.
Did he money shift?
I don't know. He downshifted going into the corner because he lost it all by himself. I mean, it was like he hit a freaking slick patch, and then there were people behind him that just absolutely destroyed him.
Because what's a break?
Yeah, because he did that right in front of me, and I mean, it literally he went into 3, and the ass end just kicked out on it.
I bet he money shifted. Maybe accidentally shifted to second.
Ooh, yeah, that could probably do it too. Because I mean, it's easy to forget.
Because that was the
when
only
you got that habit of just going down the corner, you downshift.
That's the only thing I can think of that would make the rears come out like that violently.
Yeah, because he hopped over. Because he hopped over to that curb, didn't he?
After he did it, after he's already sideways, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah. God.
I just remember Wenzel charging back through the field, and at one point he's right behind Matt, and Matt literally just got out of the way. He's like, in our, I don't know if you listened to my stream back, but Matt's like, Wenzel's pissed. I'm just gonna move over and just let him go.
Yeah, I watched your stream back there, Garrett, and yeah, that's the thing about it. Everybody's got to know if people don't think to mess with me when I'm pissed off. Wenzel's a whole other level of pissed off when he's charging through the field. That's why I was pretty impressed with him going all the way to the back how he was, and then he finished third. That's impressive.
Yeah, because he's
mad. Don't mess with Wenzel when he's pissed off. He will give no fucks.
I mean, and it takes a lot to get him going. But
exactly, yeah, it takes him a lot. Yeah, it's kind of like how I am. It takes a lot for me to get like upset because I watch Ennis' stream too, and he's like, "Man,
whoa! It takes a lot for you to get upset, my asshole."
Well, I don't get like I say a lot of shit, but I don't mean half of it. You know.
Oh, but you mean half of it.
Yeah, I only mean half of it.
Half of it, yeah.
But you mean
but
half
like
of it.
But I was watching Ennis' stream. I think it was Friday or Saturday. You know, he mentioned to somebody like if I were to cut off Corey's nose, he would have wrecked me, and I'm like, dude, I wouldn't have.
Yeah,
I wouldn't have wrecked you. No, I wouldn't have.
No,
No,
Corey-
it's just
That's the
I
thing with
don't-
Corey, man. Corey's not gonna wreck anybody. He's not gonna.
He should have wrecked Clark in Atlanta.
you'd have to do a lot of shit for me to be like, all right, fuck you, and I'm gonna send you to the goddamn moon. But I think like when innocent like I think
God,
he was
that's
telling
so
somebody.
loud.
No,
wasn't
that's
ready
what I
for
feel
it.
bad.
It was
No, that's what I felt bad for wrecking Lim, but no, it takes me a lot for me to want to be like, you know what, fuck you, I'm gonna send you to the goddamn moon. But you know, you just for me, you get so many chances, and Clark was one of them when Atlanta, like Whitley just mentioned, because you know, I thought to myself, I was like, you know what, I should have just kept on the throttle and to just hit Clark on the left rear and got him fucking squarely for making such a late block like that. But you know, I try to think about my own race as well, and you know, try to survive to the end. But I would never intentionally wreck anybody. That's why it kind of makes me salty about like how the Xfinity race was Saturday, which how that all turned out.
Yeah, I think there's only one time that I remember that I've ever intentionally taken somebody out, and it was a long time ago, and it wasn't even in this league. It was in another league. But I was at Pocono, and this dude put me in the fence off of turn 1, and I was just seeing red for whatever reason. So we went into the tunnel turn, and I just shipped his ass.
Okay, Travis.
I've done it a couple times. I don't even remember that guy's name that I did it to at Martinsville last year in the Xfinity Series.
Was it
Remember when I
Bass and
went in-
Tyler
the
Thurman?
11.
It was Thurman.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the 11
It
car.
was Thurman, yeah.
He ran me down the track. I said, screw it. Bass was just an innocent bystander.
Yeah, dude, I feel bad for Bass on that one.
Well, then I used 8 tires a turn at Martinsville to win against Travis.
That's
he didn't
fine.
wreck
Who
him, he just
cares?
used them up.
That's fine. That's Travis. Who gives
cares?
a
It's
damn?
Travis. Who cares?
And
Yeah.
then,
It's fine.
yeah.
He'll get over it. Wink.
Wink, wink. He who shall not be named.
No, apparently that's who
That's
is that?
Booth
That's
now.
Booth now. Yeah, he's apparently he who shall. Someone said he who shall not be named. I'm like, he's just the champion from last year. Why are we not naming him?
Yeah, no shit.
It's not like he got banned or nothing.
I like how Lim called out to it. He's like, "Oh, so we could just say Travis now, huh?" Yep, that's it.
Well, yeah, because I said it. I was like, he's been in here. Like, he's right here.
Yeah.
I love how
Oh,
we as a
God.
team still stayed in 5th fucking place. Like, we have not moved. We haven't gained anything. We've stayed in 5th literally since Daytona.
Well, Matt will quit wrecking people or wrecking himself. You know, we get better points days.
Yeah, ours shrunk a tad bit over Wenzel's group, but we still got the lead there.
Looking at everybody's schemes here we got going on for this upcoming.
Oh yeah, I saw the post.
Throwback,
I'd post mine right now, but I'm too drunk to do it, so I'll wait till Monday to do it.
Nah, this is a good one. This is always a good turnout. Hopefully we get some good participation.
Here, I'll put it on the screen for everybody.
I just want everybody to know, from mine at least, it was whenever I joined iRacing, my first ever time in the Cup car in a league. That's what I'm throwing back to for mine. I think it'd be kind of cool. And the original guy who painted it, he approved of the throwback from what Mr. Whitley over here made it.
Oh shit! You know what? I went to the parents' house today, and I meant to get on the computer to see if I still had all the.
Oh yeah.
I forgot to look. I think they might be on there. I'm not completely sure, but I think I still have them.
I was trying to think of who else might have had it. I don't think Travis does, but I was thinking maybe the other two teammates that we had back then might have had it, but I can't remember. I know Travis wouldn't have it for sure.
Mike kind of.
I know I
off
don't.
on some of our schemes. He's trying to remember who is he doing? The '96 Bush car. Who was that? Oh, that's David Green.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was awesome.
I like that car. And then Eddie better run on Thursday and better make the race with this
Dude,
thing.
Eddie's scheme is, for me, I'm voting for throwback of the year.
Yeah.
That thing is fucking hot.
If Eddie don't run, I'm gonna be pissed because this thing is amazing.
Yeah,
He won't make it.
Yeah.
We're gonna have. He's a part-time guy, so we'll have over 40.
I will
Well,
ban people.
he better practice.
I will get him. I will get him in somewhere. Like, I don't care. One of these Musos get back to me. We will get him. Like, I will get Eddie in a fucking practice session to get him better at Darlington, and he will make it.
It doesn't matter though. If we have more than 40 full-time show up, he's automatically out.
I don't care. I'll ban somebody.
Hey, I got admin privileges.
I want this car in it. It looks so good.
Yeah, I do too. Cause I've always loved the like when Casey Kane ran like the Mopar schemes. I always loved the hell out of them. So
Hey, if there's anything, though, at least it'll be different because we'll probably see 800 Jeff Gordon cars and another 800 Dale Jr. cars.
Hey, mine's different. Wenzel went with old school scheme too.
Oh yeah, I saw that. That's good. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll definitely be seeing freaking Junior and Gordon everywhere.
I mean, I went with old Neil Bonnet Country Time, baby.
Yeah, Tony's got an old Kyle Petty peak antifreeze car.
There you go.
Okay.
See, I want.
Yeah.
There's of course here's Matt's Rainbow Warrior one. Like, I mean,
how original.
I can't be hating on that.
I mean, but Mike really did work on it. Like, it's got, instead of DuPont, it says 40XLI in the DuPont logo.
Yeah. Oh, it looks good.
Then it has like the Driver Academy 40XLI, and it's got, of course, some other things on it.
See, and I'm the one, like, with these schemes, put the original logos on them.
Why? It looks good.
Yeah.
Like, I can understand, like, in the cut. Well, both. I hate when they're changed up or they look like Chase Elliott's bullshit.
Oh God! Don't get me started on fucking Chase Elliott. Jesus fucking Christ!
But,
worst.
No, I just. They look so much better.
What is that?
Like, I mean, you guys know that my NASCAR knowledge is kind of ridiculous. And when I first saw Chase's car, I'm like, I don't even know what that's supposed to be.
I don't think Ken ran that. Oh, look, it's a chair. I don't think Ken.
Oh, you just wait. You just wait.
I guarantee you somebody's running it Thursday night.
I don't even remember when he ran that scheme, Eric. Like, I recognize the car, but I don't remember.
Yeah, if you told me the 25 Kodiak car, the white one comes to mind first. I kind of forgot about the green one, but yeah, it was kind of a swing and a miss on the attempt there. It's really not even close.
Why is Chase always getting shafted with the shitty paint schemes? Like
That's his goddamn sponsors.
The Byron one is cool because it's Jeff's last one. And
Byron's and Larson's are great.
What in the fuck, Corey?
I'm the Twinkie.
Oh my God! All right, go ahead and.
What the fuck is that?
That's my Twinkie Halloween costume paint scheme. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
You love it.
How do I kick him?
Yeah.
Disable video. There's one. I could do that. It's like, no one wants to see
what?
That.
Why?
One of the Musos said smash.
Exactly. Thank you. Telling you. I'm liking some Craig Dillon in between. Exactly.
That's fucking disgusting. All right, guys, that was a podcast. Good seeing you. Fucking idiot.
Well, so speaking of idiots,
Tony.
Oh,
I was right.
I think that's our idiot of the week.
No.
Yes.
No?
Yes.
No. What? Okay, yours then, Eric.
He said Sammy Smith.
Oh, okay. Well, talk about embarrassment. So
dude,
hold on. This is what I'm gonna say about that whole situation. So Sammy was an idiot for what he did, right? But he's half correct that NASCAR created this mess, and they won't own up to we created this system, and this is what's gonna happen.
Manufactured entertainment.
Yeah, they created this bullshit.
We'll Tuesday is penalty day, so we'll see if he gets a slap on the wrist or not.
he better.
I mean,
well, he better get a penalty.
Austin Dillon got a penalty.
Yeah, I mean, he
Yeah.
fucking sent her in there just like Dylan did.
But when is NASCAR consistent? Let's be
Never.
honest.
Yeah, well, they're good for it's consistently inconsistent. That's for sure.
Like,
So yeah,
that's
that was bad.
So I don't like what he did. Obviously, no one does. But like NASCAR has to take part of that blame because this is the bullshit they created.
Yeah.
And I'm all for going back to an older system with without the playoffs, but simplifying it. But I mean, we're so ingrained into a playoff system now. I don't really see how we can dig ourselves out of it.
Yep.
I've always said that the original playoff/chase format was the best. Took the top 10 in points, reset them, and just ran the last 10 races.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No winning, you're in. I think 16 cars is too many.
I think at this point, just leave it as 10 and then be done with it.
Well,
then
speaking
just
of
go from there.
cars, dude, the Xfinity Series is at 7 winners in 7 races.
I saw
Yep.
that.
There ain't but 12 spots.
There's apparently been some good racing over there. I bet you.
I don't know. I think
getting fucked. So.
Yeah, I only ran Daytona, and then I ran Homestead, and I got killed at Homestead. I got destroyed. I was on the top of 4 wide. Were we 4 wide?
4 wide, yeah.
I was at the top of 4 wide, just minding my own business up on the fence.
Well, what are you doing 4 wide so early in the race?
Hey, I was just running the fence. I actually didn't even know we were 4 wide until I went back and watched the replay. But yeah, I was just up there on the wall, and the guys under me ran out of talent.
Hey, Hurricanes won. Sorry.
Beef.
Speaking of hockey, we're 5 away. 5 away.
Yeah, you might get.
Hey,
Hey, Eric, at least you didn't blow up 4 races in a row.
Yeah, can we take a minute to recognize that Blaney finished the race today?
He did.
yeah, no shit,
And
yeah.
in that paint scheme on top of it.
Hey.
P11, which is a little disappointing. As good as he usually is at Martinsville.
But wait, no, hold on. Now, P11 is better than 36.
Right.
Is,
I mean, I'm happy he finished the race, but
Yeah.
when they go to Martinsville, you expect them to be in contention.
well, yeah, but hey, listen, progression. And I mean, and he played pet strategy to be able to get up there in the top 5 or so. But just, I
Yeah,
don't think
he was.
anything kind of really worked
He was
out.
as high as 4th at one time, so then you're kind of thinking he was going to be in the mix, but then faded a little bit at the end. Which that's weird too, because usually he kills him on the long run. But
Dude,
today.
I don't know about y'all, but I felt like there was just slot cars that whole race just about to me.
Oh yeah, no, it was.
Like, because Jeff Gluck posted the top 10 when they restarted with, 85 to go? And he posted the finishing, and there was only 2 positions changed. 2 for 85 laps. Corey, if you don't fucking stop.
I don't think Fox really mentioned it much, but at the end you had like Logano and a couple others that were on better tires that were able to drive through the field. But other than that, like nobody passed anybody. You just ran where you were.
I was kind of thinking it was going to be interesting when Bell fell back. When was it Chase Elliott that took the lead from him, and then Bell started dropping back. And I was thinking, okay, here we go. It's going to be one of those long green flag runs and stuff. But I just wasn't what I was thinking it would be.
Yeah, Ryan Preece with another top 10. Look at that.
Yeah, look at that.
He's kind of been the best RFK car.
There ain't no kinda to it.
Todd Gilliland got a top 10 too.
Buscher's higher in points, but it just seems like
I mean,
I don't know.
well,
Apparently, Brad was running top 3 lap times, but some tower scoring shit. I don't know. I didn't watch the race. I just read it on Facebook.
well, there was one run there Brad was fucking in the way.
Oh,
well,
he got moved.
Don't Brad have a new crew chief for this year?
I Eric.
Because I don't think Matt McCall's up there anymore, is he?
Yeah.
I haven't watched anything.
I think that's what the case is, like, but not as bad as like, say, Ty Gibbs or anything like
Hey,
that
I
with
think
his
Cody Ware
brand new
finally
crew
passed
chief.
Jimmy Johnson.
Did he finally?
No shit.
I think so. Yes.
Hell
I
yeah.
need to double check. I don't know if they've updated the standings yet on ESPN.
Matt McCall now works with Spire.
Okay. So that's So that's probably part of your issue right there is where Brad's got a new crew chief. I can see that being kind of a slow start on that.
Yeah, because Cody Ware finished
But-
31st.
Hell yeah.
Talk about some stats, though.
Uh-oh. What we got?
I don't think
Shut your mouth! Shut your mouth!
Okay.
I don't think anybody's going to beat Jacob Harberts in Truck Series this year.
Really?
Sorry, back to this real quick. Jimmy Johnson is
Wow.
still ahead of Cody Ware
Is that updated, though?
Mm.
by 1 point.
That's terrible.
Wow. Wow.
Because that's
So-
updated, though, right? Or is that...
Yes, no, that's updated.
Okay. I just don't see how Byron's still 17 ahead of Larson, but... Go ahead. Go ahead,
Yeah.
Michael. Sorry.
No, so that Jacob Harbert's Truck Series, he did not run Daytona. I don't know if he didn't qualify for Daytona, if he just didn't run Daytona. He's had 4 starts, and his average finish is 1.5.
Damn.
Isn't he the guy with the 8,000 I rating?
Correct, yes. But
So,
he has the
alien.
biggest thing, he has no incidents. Which I guess you can't garner an
Really?
incident when your average running position is like
Yeah.
2. But no, he is flat dominating the Truck Series.
Guess who's leading the incidents in trucks?
Oh no.
Anthony Japs.
Tony Japs,
Quit already.
86.
To
Might as well
Boston,
just
Matt
man.
Wheeler.
might as well just call this episode the fucking Tony Japs roast.
But
goddamn.
so, well, and then on the Xfinity side, freaking our Cup Series winner is dominating the Xfinity side, I feel like. Let's see, average finish of 6.9, and it's the highest of people that have run 6 or more races.
Oh, it's not
Anybody
Tony
else,
leading
yeah?
the Xfinity Series incidents. It's a Musso.
Oh no.
Joe!
It's Joe.
Joe!
It's Joe.
Oh no.
No, Joe. No,
Your
Joe.
car
What
in
the
front
hell
of
has
you,
he-
clown?
What the hell has he done?
What a fucking idiot.
76.
Joe.
Jesus Christ.
And the guy that called me slow is second behind him. Trash
But-
can. Joe says it's not his fault. He swears.
Trash.
What was it? Let me see.
Oh man.
Let me see. Let me pull up.
So, Lucas, first start, wins the race. Obviously a very, very good Xfinity Series driver, and apparently translates well to the Cup car, at least at Martinsville.
I mean,
Biggest
that's
thing.
what happens when you. That's what happens when you pace throughout the whole
Yeah.
race.
So
Yeah.
the biggest thing, he is already missed 6 starts.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is almost a Corey Bunch-esque start to the season when you came in 23.
Mm-hmm.
Well, how about the guy
I
that
think
won
you had
Daytona?
came in. You missed what, 5 or 6 when you came in?
I missed 6 because my first
Yeah.
start was Coda.
Yep. So his first start's Martinville. He picks up a win. He's locked in the playoffs. He's got to rely on not missing 2 races.
Yeah.
Well, how about the guy
'Cause-
that
and-
won
and if-
Daytona
and if you
who
were-
hasn't been back? Because he can't.
No, so Lucas, let's see. You're looking at Lucas.
Yeah.
He raced Daytona, won. He did not qualify for Atlanta. He raced Coda and Phoenix, missed Vegas in qualifying, qualified for Homestead, missed Martinsville.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
But
think that's something that I don't think anybody anticipated happening.
no, and that's the thing. I mean, he's sitting 42nd in points right now. No, sorry, 30th in points. Lucas is 42nd. 30th in points.
I mean, starting out in the year, I really thought that he was probably no better than Wheeler. And we all know how good Wheeler is.
Yeah.
It's just that qualifying lap that just keeps on, I think, messing him up. I think.
Clark has
I'm
2
sure he'd
starts
probably
and is
be.
ahead of Scott.
Yeah. Well, yeah. And Richard.
Come on, guys. Come on.
Let's see.
No, I'm not going to say that.
Wenzel is dominating the stage points right now. He's got 51.
God damn,
Yeah.
Jordan.
2 stage wins.
I think I got second or third on that.
You're second, 39. Next one is 38 with Wheeler. We'll say Jacob Musso. He's gotten 2 of those bonus points for fast laps.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Shout to Musso.
Yeah, he's been killing it in qualifying. I mean, Musso's average qualifying position this year is really good. Let's see what it.
So we got Hot Lap Jacob this year.
Hell
Bring
yeah.
Ryan Newman up in here.
Just a whole lot better than Hot Lap Todd.
Rocket Man.
Okay. 14.6. Let's see why. Let's see where. Oh, he had bad qualifying at Daytona and Atlanta. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, the last 4 weeks, he's qualified 1st, 3rd, 7th, and 5th.
Yikes, my average start is terrible this year.
Yeah.
But my average finish is better.
Well, it's not where you start, it's where you finish.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Well, mine is I got stage points.
I wouldn't have known that I was that I had the best average finish in Cup right now.
Speaking of stage points.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody got some of those?
Eric, you're having the best season you have so far.
I got some
Don't
stage
say
points.
that yet.
Oh, well, he's fucked for Darlington.
I am the only driver in the top 22 that does not have a stage point.
I was trying to
7th.
I was trying to build up my teammate, and he's like, "I don't say that."
Well, I mean,
honestly, though, no, you're right though. Honestly,
I have 10, Whitley. I can give you one stage point. I'll give you one.
At least let me have one.
Yeah. So last year, I had a hard time getting stage points. I feel like every week something would happen to me early in the race, and I wouldn't get stage points.
Yeah.
So this year's going
Then we'd
better
hear
as far
this.
as that
I had it.
Yep.
All right, so last year, let's see, through 7 races, Erik was 9th.
Okay.
You had a top 5, 4 top 10s through 9 races. This year, through 7 races. Sorry, this year through 7 races, you have 2 top 5s and 4 top 10s. So you kind of pretty equal there. Let's see what your finishes were last year.
This is why I love having Whitley here, because he's like the stats expert here.
So let's see. You had a 10th, 28th, 3rd, 25th, 7th, 13th, 7th. Yeah.
Sorry, I had to take a Snapchat of Corey and send it to somebody.
Not bad at Jeffers. Now just let's stay away from that Kansas to Iowa that you had last year.
Oh God, that was brutal.
Oh, that was rough. I remember
Man,
that clearly. I was
rough.
like, man, Erik is not having a good time.
No, every fucking week, man, I just couldn't get a break.
Yeah.
I was making mistakes too. Like I think I'm driving a lot better this year.
I feel like I'm driving better, not getting killed. But
you could have had my.
I think what Eric's is that he's not getting killed as much as he was last year. That's why he's getting these better results.
Yeah.
As of now.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at fewest incidents, I'm second to you. So.
I mean, let's look at my bad run last year that lasted 6 fucking races. Chicago, 18th, got wrecked turn 2, lap 1.
Hey, me and Erik were 2 and 3 at Chicago.
By Parasini. Pocono, 17th, hate that track. I had top 10 at Richmond. Michigan stepped on my own dick from the pole. Daytona got Tyler Sexton. Tyler Sexton on the front stretch. Oh, I led laps at Michigan. I stepped on my dick after a restart trying to go around a slow car. that didn't pit. Daytona got wrecked by Sexton on the front stretch. Darlington got wrecked by Tony.
I'm seeing some themes here.
And then I turned around and won Atlanta. Which is good because I went to Bristol and hit tire bearers.
Listen. Speaking of that, Eric, how does that make you feel when Whitley's got more Cup wins than you do?
It's okay.
I'm never
No, it's
gonna
not.
win in these
It's
things.
not okay.
It's all right.
To be fair, one of them was a drafting track.
Well, I mean, still, yeah.
Beef,
I mean,
beef,
a win's
beef.
a win is a win.
Don't worry, Eric.
But-
I'm gonna push the 12. I said I would.
I will say, my biggest shock right here in the top 10 this year, Vince Burns, P10.
Well, he's having a better year than he did last year.
I had a couple.
because he's not a dead
close
man.
calls. I had a couple close calls with Vince on Thursday night. There were a couple times that on a restart he would just hang a left to get to the bottom, and I damn near punted him.
Yeah, let's talk about hanging a left and getting put somewhere.
Well,
Freaking
Clark and
Parasini.
Vince were good about like trying to just cut people off just to make that bottom lane. But yeah, who'd you say, Parasini? Yeah, I can see that too.
Parasini sent me to the moon when I cut him off. And then a few laps later, I showed the 51st state what was up.
All right. Yeah.
What? I didn't say nothing. What? 51st state?
Canada hate. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh, man.
Hell yeah.
No, we love Matt. I felt bad when I wrecked Matt. Kinda, sorta.
Well, that's kind of how bad I felt like when I wrecked him at Pocono, but I didn't feel as bad because he was able to still finish sixth. But going by with Boots' philosophy, why all the way towards the wall at Pocono.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
I don't know. I don't remember that incident. So
well, he's gonna watch his back and he's gonna look at it and he's gonna be like,
yeah. God damn it, Corey.
So, Michael, you still got the stats pulled up?
Yeah, what's up?
How'd we do at Darlington last year?
I was terrible.
Like as a series?
Well, that or just where we ended up, because I honestly don't remember.
Well,
Yeah,
if we don't remember, Darlington.
TM.
Darlington last year was when a Canadian drove through Booth and Corey. Race results from last year, we went 14 cautions, 53 laps. Forget Berube picked up the win.
Yep.
Corey Bunch P2, Wenzel P3, T-Nix P4, me P5, Ennis 6, Garrett 7.
See, Forget in the
all three Musos
Joe
in a
Mu-
row.
Joe Musso,
Yeah.
Jacob Musso, Eddie Musso go 8, 9, and 10.
yeah.
Look at the
Did I
Musos
die
in a row.
last year?
Well, no, I
Eric
think
Jeffers
Booth,
P26.
yeah.
I did die.
Well, Booth did die when he made that contact with Forget,
Yeah,
and it
he
took
broke.
him all the way to the back.
Oh, wait a minute. I think this was the you think you can let me go?
No, that was Dover.
No,
No,
Dover.
No, this race was
I
the
don't
hey,
think
tell
so.
Garrett to leave his sleeping
Yes.
bag at home.
I'm almost
This-
positive.
No, it was Dover. I can 100. I will bet you $20 damn it was Dover.
I was almost positive it was a
It was
Darlington,
it was
because
It was
Dover.
Dover.
I was racing.
It was
I
Dover.
I was
You were racing-
Wenzel. I was
No,
racing
you weren't.
Wenzel,
You were
Darlington.
racing Jonathan DeVarnakis at Dover
No,
early in the race.
No, it was Wenzel, but I think it was Dover.
No,
It was
I'm
Dover.
positive it was Darlington because I was
I
battling
won
Wenzel and I said that and I got pissed off and wrecked it because he was holding me up.
$20.
You think you let me go?
$20, and you were racing the DeVarnakis. $20.
I think it was Wenzel.
Corey pulled the Dover tape.
I think it was Wenzel.
All right. Well, let me find it here.
It was DeVarnakis at Dover.
I have to have Corey look into the archives.
Yeah, I mean, God, let me see my drunk ass could be able to do this
No, because
here.
Darlington was the where Michael
God.
was in the wrong gear on one start. He was in 4th, I think. And then
Maybe. Yeah, I think so.
I missed a start, and then Travis is like, "Tell Garrett to leave his sleeping bag at home." And I was
That
like,
that was Gateway when he did that. I thought. I could be wrong.
I had a short race at Gateway.
Let's
Yeah, I
see.
remember-
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely Gateway. You definitely had a short race. All
I
right.
wasn't there
I
for
got
Gateway,
murdered.
but I watched
I got
Erik get
murdered.
killed.
I got murdered twice in 10 laps, and my night was over.
See, I wasn't at Gateway, but I remember watching Erik get murdered, like capital murder. It was like, I was like, damn. I saw the first time, and the second time I was like, well, I bet he's having a great time in Discord.
So you said it was Dover?
Dover, Deveronakis.
I think it was Wenzel Darlington.
Jacob, don't worry, Ryan Newman is back in chat. I'm glad you're here. At least you don't
Well,
block like
Vince-
Ryan Newman.
Vince Burns is Ryan Newman. I love Vince. I love Vince to death. Vince Burns is Ryan Newman. He is the hardest damn person to pass.
I love Vince. I really do. I love Vince.
Can't say the same for some other people in the league, but I love Vince.
I mean, I can probably count on one hand the ones that I don't like for sure. And then I'm very like middle of the road with a lot of people. And then there's also probably count on one. Nah, probably 2 hands. Take 2 hands for the
And
Come to- come to think of it-
I thought you were going to start saying names when you said that.
Come to think of it, I have
Do you want me to?
the
No, we don't
correct number of fingers.
Do you want me to start saying names, Erik? Because you know I will.
No, let's not. I don't think it's a good idea.
Fucking hyena over there in a Twinkie costume.
He needs to hurry and
You
find my
got-
damn $20.
Jacob says, "Do it, no balls."
Number 1, Jacob Musso.
Jacob
Yeah.
just wants to know. Okay, well, the ones I like, okay, they're in here. These 4. The Musos are, I teeter sometimes with them.
I like all the Musos. I like all of them.
Eddie, sorry, you two. Eddie's my favorite. I love Eddie. He's
Eddie's my
hilarious.
favorite for one thing. Go Birds.
Well, Eddie's no longer my favorite. Who wants to be my favorite? Jacob
Nah, I
says
don't
Whitley's number 1 when he's not in the master's car.
Oh. No, I can't say I truly hate anybody in the league.
No, I don't really truly hate anybody. There's people I do not like racing around.
Like I'm one like me and I know other people have had issues, but like me and Garrett, we have some of the best racing around each other.
Best racing I've had. Well, that Paul Irvin guy, I've had good racing
He's
with
good.
him. And he can be hard to pass too. Granted, at Phoenix when we were racing, we both had old crap tires, so I can't really say much about that one.
No, he's cool. No, I think a lot of the new guys are. I don't want to say a lot. All the new guys are fine in my book.
Yeah.
Well,
They're pretty stout.
I mean, there's nobody that's like new guys that
You
do
got
anything.
your Austin Wheelers and your Paul Irvins and all them. They're pretty stout. I feel like.
yeah.
Yeah, none of them are as good as Booth was though.
Well, yeah, that's. Booth is
then
a
you
special
got the
breed.
42, who's still the 42.
Yeah,
That's a
friggin' you got
given.
poor Shane Trotter, who I think has been involved in everybody else's bullcrap this year.
Although when you
Yeah, Shane's
when you
Shane's
spun
not
Matt
fast.
And I hit Matt. It was Shane that shoved me into Matt, so on him.
Yeah, there's
Okay,
things
so
where
hold on. So I found the clip that Erik and Witzel were talking about.
Whitley.
It was the next gen at
Damn.
North Wilkesboro. That's when it
What?
was.
You sure?
Yeah.
There's
That's
no
what
way.
that's what I put on there. I thought
No,
Eric didn't run.
I didn't
Eric
even
didn't
read
run
that.
the All Star.
you didn't win. Okay, well, hold on. Let me just.
Do I
look back
need to
here and
look
make
at
sure.
this? Because you're struggling here.
Well, I tried to put Control F on the races, and I thought I saw the Yeah, you think you let me go, but
No, Eric.
No.
Eric didn't run the All Star. Eric's not going to run the All Star.
You're right, I won't.
Why not?
well, goddamn it, I'll be determined to find which exact rate. What'd you say? What race it was? Was it
I
Dover?
said it was Dover. Eric says Darlington.
Let me look back here and say Darlington. It had to been early Darlington because I didn't run the throwback scheme on that one. Let's see. God
Oh,
damn it.
Jacob
You know
Usso's
this-
got a list.
You know how hard it is to try to do this while you're fucking God knows so many Jack and Cokes deep? Fuck me.
When?
Yes.
You didn't have
Hmm.
to try to do it right now. You know, like it could have.
Well, I'm
No, we want
determined
this
right now.
on the. We want this on the air.
Well, Corey's looking at 3 screens and he's got 1, so that might be part of the problem.
At least he doesn't have his VR on doing it.
Oh, God. Corey, next race, I need you to run VR and be drinking like you are now.
I'll do it for the Xfinity race.
Yeah,
No, do it for Richmond. Do it for Richmond so we have a chance.
Fuck you.
What is with you
That's
in
my
that
pride-
fucking place?
I don't know. That's a good question.
I can't say much because I'm actually good at Darlington. I don't know why. Since I won our truck race last week and almost won the... I should have moved Travis for the win on Wednesday. I should have just moved him. And
Yeah.
I didn't. So, I sent a picture of Corey in his costume to Booth, speaking of. And Booth
Oh,
said he's
God.
going to have cream in another spot.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Tell me when and where, baby.
Hmm. That is disturbing.
Yeah, he'll say that, Whitley, but when we make our little side comments to him about it, he freaks out.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
But, yeah, last week.
So,
Okay. So I don't see it at Darlington.
Dover. Telling you.
He said Dover,
Alright,
and you're
let
like,
me-
it's Darlington. You went to Darlington.
Well, Eric was saying Darlington. God damn it! Let me leave it. Give me a minute.
Eric's good for remembering NASCAR facts.
The more I think about it, and it's very possible that my thinking reading is being like distorted right now, but I think it might have been Dover. Let me just try to find Dover here and see where Dover's at, because I can't find Dover. Here's Dover. Okay.
Do you not just... Never mind.
Don't worry about it.
No, just keep searching, because if I say this to you now, you're going to lose it. So just keep going. Keep doing what you're doing.
Just say it. God damn it.
No,
I don't give
no.
a flying
No,
fuck.
No, because you're going to be like, I've been drinking. I can't find it.
Well, that's true, but still, go ahead. I don't give a fuck at this point.
Your face gets any redder, it's going to match the color of your headset.
Exactly.
Just find it.
Let me pause the video here. For
Damn,
a
I
second.
could have... Watch this. I bet I find it
A
before he
little
does.
bit of breaking news here. Eric Jones was disqualified.
For what?
Wait, what?
Did they say
Cheetah.
what?
Having them.
Too light in post race.
Too
Wow.
light?
He didn't pick up enough rubber on the tires. We have a Ferrari
Wow.
situation.
No shit.
I was gonna...
We
no
have a Ferrari.
shit.
Speaking of, since we're doing the podcast since then, Whitley, you talk about, oh my God.
We have a Ferrari situation.
I wonder how many times they're going to step on their own dicks this year.
How many times they're going to fuck Leclerc out of wins in his career? Yeah, all of them.
Every
God,
single one.
Every time, man. God. Never seen somebody with that much talent, team, ruin it more.
No shit.
Whenever the next F1 race that isn't on at 3 a.m., I might watch.
You just record it and then watch it like I do.
So it might
I
be
can't do that.
might be Miami. Might be your best bet.
I gotta watch sports live or not at all. I can't watch it.
Yeah, because the Japan
of it.
race is at 1 a.m. our time.
Hey, but let's see if Yuki is the answer.
It's
Yeah.
not.
It's not.
I think that second car is cursed, man. I think
Well, the thing of it is too is that if it's going to be if Yuki doesn't do well, it is the second car.
Liam Lawson was never the pick to begin with. I just don't. Other than money, I just don't understand it.
Yeah,
I
I said to the beginning of the year that it should have been Yuki to begin with, but why they thought that
At this point, they would have been better off keeping Checo. At least he could run top 5.
I understand why Max is pissed about it because he's tired of y'all made the decision, either stick with it or don't. He's like I'm tired of having to you guys like placating around and like I just don't get. I don't understand the decision. Okay,
like either.
That's Red Bull because they're a bunch of fucking idiots.
I mean, Ricardo is the last one who gave Max a run.
Yeah, exactly.
And so now lately it's like, okay, so is the car built for Max and everybody else has a hard time driving it? Or is the car not very good and Max is just that good and carries it?
You know who the Ferrari cars are built for?
It's really strange.
Absolutely nobody. Because, God, it would not surprise me if at some point they go to take off out of the freaking garage for qualifying or practice and all 4 tires just fall off. Because that's how incompetent they fucking are. You have the longest running, most prestigious. They've started every season.
Yeah.
And they're this bad at stepping on their own dick. Like, everybody hears Ferrari and they see the red car. Like, it is synonymous with F1.
Mm-hmm.
And they step on their own dick. So much.
Well, no. Well, see, they can make them a good car, but it's the fact that their pit strategy is what gets me.
It's just so frustrating.
I mean, personally, Whitley, I'd like to see Whitley Ferrari.
You want to see me win? Yes, I would love to see me
Well,
win.
yeah, me too. But I'd like to see Whitley do.
I'd be
Ferrari
fine
do
with
well.
a Whitley win.
Me too.
It
But
ain't
I'd
gonna be
like
a
to see
Darlington,
Ferrari
I can tell you that.
I'd like to see Ferrari do well as well. But it's just the fact that they just don't.
They don't listen to
keep
their
fucking up
drivers
their
either.
pitch. Exactly. That's part of the problem too. Oh. Don't worry, people. I'm still trying to figure out what if it was New Hampshire.
Speaking of that, I'm terrible at hockey.
What, the NHL game?
Yeah.
It took
But
me a
yeah,
minute to
here
figure it
come-
out, but I got it. And it's pretty fun.
God damn it.
Except that I got drafted by Chicago.
Oh, I'm still playing the in the Euro League with the Red Bulls.
That's right,
Austria.
I'm a hockey fan, but I've never played any of the games.
Well, I kind of gave up on trying to find that clip, but I'll whenever it gets a chance, I'll go do some extensive look. But I think it was, I don't know. I think maybe a New Hampshire or whatever it was. It probably around that time.
Try it when you're sober.
Exactly. Yeah, that's it. When I'm sober, I'll look into it and yeah.
I think
Because
I say when we go to Indy, I think when we get back to the Airbnb Friday night, I think we should do a podcast from Indianapolis.
Yeah.
Post carb day.
Yeah,
Well, just
that'd
have
be
to remind me.
good.
Yeah, we'll be drunk.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and grab me after this Coke 600 so I can figure out how I stepped on my own dick again.
Is that before or after that? Well, yeah. Okay.
Bless that freaking race, dude.
You talk about the truck race whenever you got robbed?
That one by Nick Wing, and then the Cup race where the track went to 4 a.m. and became 20 degrees Fahrenheit, and nothing I did was correct.
Wait, hold on. One of the Muso said that one of the short fuse runs on Duncan. How you feel about that, Whitley?
Hey, we already know that. It's
That's some dry ass
Ah.
donuts.
that's some dry
No
ass donuts right there.
I tell you what, with who was it? I think it was Joseph wanting a dry jelly donut on his throat or something like that. That's going on the soundboard.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go back through everybody's stream because the ones I've found have been hysterical.
Hey, speaking of streams going back through, I honestly kind of felt bad for Ennis's from him being like on the top 6 or so, and then he stepped on his own dick on the last lap and finished wherever he was 20 something or something like that. Dude, I kind of felt bad for him. I really did.
Well, he did it.
Well, yeah,
no,
it's like we
damn,
came off the corner off 2, and I'm like, well, Ennis just pissed it away.
Yeah, golly, I hated that for him. I really did. After looking back at it,
Our longest green flag run was literally like 4 laps.
It was 7. It was 7.
it's 7.
We had a 7-lap run.
Seven.
Excuse me? Pardon? My bad? 7. Look out, we badasses now.
See, I was listening to like Ennis' stream because Tony's does no good for me because I'm on the same chat as everybody else. But I listened to Ennis' stream and I heard like what Jacob Musso was mentioning, like where I was chopping his nose off. I'm like, oh shit! I was like, did I really chop his nose off? And the more I think about it, I probably did. But I meant nothing by it. So, Jacob, if you were to ship me to next week, I'd have been okay with it. Because if I were to chop your nose like you say you did, I would accept it.
Jacob said that he's trying Krispy Kreme in a few weeks and he will make a review.
Just if his review ain't good, he better take all them doors down in that short fuse shop.
You gotta make sure you get there when it says hot and ready. Because that's when it's like cream in your mouth.
Oh, it goes down your throat. Ah.
Oh, yeah. Nice and smooth, a little bit thick, but
Mm-hmm.
he said he could never hate the sexy hobbit.
Ah, that warms my heart up a little bit.
Yeah, but you can
I'm
hate
glad.
the Thunder Thimble. They're 2 different people. 20 laps with a Thunder Thimble up my ass.
Like, is it 6 inches big?
Yes.
No. All right, Musso. I'll see you later.
Okay.
Catch you on the
getting
flip-flop.
Wild.
Get you on the flippity flip.
Shit, I've only been started since 5 o'clock. I mean,
Rookie numbers.
Oh, bullshit.
I didn't put on this Twinkies costume for nothing now. As I'm poking through my cream
I
here.
bet you're sweating your ass off in that thing.
Nah, it's actually not that bad today.
Well, they've contained some of the fires. I was telling Corey, they've contained some of the fires up here. It's like, so Mother Nature maybe doesn't hate us as much.
Yeah.
Its air quality is still red, so that's awesome. But
I'll probably get my phone to be able to see what the air quality is for over here. I've not checked, but then again, I've not been outside at all today.
That was such a good comeback.
which one?
I got
What
a
is
tree. I got a tree in the yard for y'all to hang from. Not for long.
It's like, damn, I mean, we're cracking jokes. He's like, yeah, but you laughed. I'm like, oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, you
No-
laughed exactly.
No shit. Yeah, he's trying to make us feel bad about that, but it was like, well, we laughed at it. That's
I
fine.
said something after that sent Michael going though. What did I say? Somebody it burned everything, and just Michael laughed at it over the radio, and it was funny.
Well, somebody said something about a barbecue. About having a barbecue.
I think it was Tony, or something like that.
Well, we can't give him any credit for anything
Hell
because
no.
you know,
Yeah.
He probably started the fires. Oops, sorry. God, I don't remember what I said now. I'm gonna have to go pull it up. I was just so ready. I was ready to just pull a Corey and park the shit after I couldn't get my lap back. I was just.
You know, when I got wrecked from that Wenzel Vernon wreck, I thought about parking it, but I told myself, I said, well, let's just stay in it and just see what happens. And I'm glad I stayed in it.
Pull Irish goodbye and
But-
said, see ya.
Yeah.
I thought about it.
See, you know, the thing about it is, too, is that you, like, this whole Wenzel Vernon rivalry, oh my God, it's going to get good now.
Oh, now, because I think in Wenzel's mind, he's probably like, the gloves are off now. Like,
Mhm.
he's had enough, and that's it. You get around me, it's over.
Yeah.
And I'm here for it. I'm down. Like, let's.
Like I said, Wenzel was a hard person to piss off. Like I know, like, he was probably upset at me when I wrecked him in 2023 championship race.
You
And
think?
I mean, like, we had a conversation about that. I was like, dude, that's all me. I felt totally bad about that. But
No, you didn't.
and then, like, he messaged me. He messaged me on there, and he's like, it's fine, go win that championship. But then when I had that pit road speeding penalty, that's when that killed it for me, because I fucked myself, because that's all I could think about is I don't like wrecking people. I really don't. That's not
Travis.
how I am. I mean, like, even where people would piss me off enough, like, I'll race you harder, but I would never dump you. I can't do it. It's just not in me.
I would.
Although that's fine. I mean,
Depends on how. Okay, you'd have to really get me to that point where I'll beat your back bumper off, but I won't try to wreck you intentionally.
yeah.
I.e.,
Like I said, I'll make the person, like, I'll race them, like, really hard, but I'll never, like, dump them. I just can't, like, Sammy Smith dump. Like, I can't see myself ever doing that to anybody.
God, he hit
Like,
him
I
so
have
hard.
I have too much respect for the field to be able to do that.
He hit him so hard, the whole front nose caved in.
No shit.
I was like, did you even
That's-
attempt to brake? Like,
No, they didn't. Like, what the fuck you talking about?
that's what I'm wondering.
And then him trying to justify it, like, get the fuck out of here, man. Come on.
That makes me wonder, because I assume NASCAR looks at telemetry when they look at that stuff, don't they?
I'm sure. Because they've got the data.
So, like, be like, hey, Sammy, I want you to look at this real quick. See this? Because, you know, like in iRacing, it's got, like, the throttle measurement with the brake right next to it. See this? See that green? It stays green the whole time. What were you doing
Yeah.
there?
Yeah, he should get penalized. And I imagine Dale Jr. probably had a nice talk with him after the race, because he couldn't have been happy about that.
Oh, he
Probably
said,
more
he
than
said
a
it
nice
on
talk.
Twitter. Like, Dale Jr. said it on Twitter. He was pretty upset.
Oh, good. I didn't see that.
I can pull up what he said. But yeah, but what would the penalty even be? Like, just a point stock? Or, like, what would they do with it?
Probably points and
Maybe.
fine. Yeah, I mean, I
Yeah.
don't know, because he didn't win the race.
Well, we had two more come rolling in paint schemes.
Oh, who did? Let's take a look.
Maldonado's got a
Oh!
Hardy's car.
Oh, Pastor got
That looks like an
Wait,
old-
wait,
car?
wait, what?
That looks like an old what you call it car.
Oh, the Kid
okay.
Schrader car.
Yeah.
And then the Ken Schrader truck. Or the Mike Wallace truck.
Oh, it's Mike Wallace. Excuse me. It looks.
I
just-
dig the Kid Schrader truck. I dig it.
Well, no, because Kid Schrader ran the 52 at one point too, but it was Mike Wallace took over at that point.
Oh, okay.
That's what I immediately thought, because as our favorite NASCAR game ever, Dirt to Daytona, had Ken Schrader in the 52. That's what I was thinking of. Because that's actually what I was.
That's
it.
28 Hardy. That's an
Yeah.
Alan Kawicki car.
Yeah.
Oh, look
Under
at
Daytona is the GOAT.
look at Pastor Maldonado in the
Mhm.
Hardy's car. That's what I like to see.
That's a
Yeah, that's
Kawicki
good,
car.
man. Hell yeah.
Let me see. Dale. There he is.
Look at that. Got that Dubby logo right there on the side of it too. Make sure you get your 24% off. I think it
I
is.
need to wait till I'm sober to be able to post a pretty good pace gift for my throwback.
So Eric,
I'll do.
Mine's already been posted.
Junior
I think
said
that's
last
what it is.
night, he didn't specifically call out, I guess, anybody, but he just said, this racetrack is historic in the grand scheme of all things NASCAR and deserves better. That's what Junior said.
Well, he's okay. Well, he's taking a shot at his driver then.
Oh, Denny Hamlin responded to him. He said, okay, this would God, Denny.
Then he said, "I'm proud of your driver."
No, Denny said it just takes one penalty and it'll stop this shit. For the short term, that is. Gotta send a message.
Yeah, but that one penalty
not
came when they
wrong.
DQ'd Austin Dillon, and it didn't do anything.
Nope.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
I love someone.
No, what needs to happen, I guess, is what happened with Ross Chastain. And Rick Hendrick needs to just go tell him, "We're going to stop funding you," and then Ross becomes a bitch.
I wonder if that's what really happened, because Ross is not.
I'm telling you, it
Uh,
is too coincidental.
Logano was bitching about Ross today, I guess.
Logano bitches weekly, so
Well, so yeah, but Gargano just bitches on a occasion. Like that's not a shock at all.
well, Logano's a bitch. I'm gonna end on that because
Oh, yeah.
4:45 comes early in the morning.
I saw that, Garrett.
Coming early there, Whitley?
Yeah, 4:45 comes early, so I'm
Good.
out.
All right. Thank you for joining us.
Love you,
Bye,
Musos.
Willie. Love you.
God, keep the Twinkie under wraps.
I'll work on it. I promise.
No promises.
Yeah, someone that picture, Corey, and I don't know, Eric's still probably not looking at our cameras, but that picture, someone tweeted at Junior after that wreck was just like just live reaction. Just him being not happy about it.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, I really don't know how else to describe that. That was just, and I thought
Yeah, I don't-
Allgaier was gonna get it, and then nope.
Yeah, the door almost opened for Allgaier there,
Mm-hmm.
and then he got like
Murdered?
stuck together with Smith. Yeah.
I mean, that looked like one of our finishes. Oh, wreck on the last lap. Everybody go. Go, go, go.
Well, that's
Also, the
that's what
camera-
kind of what it is.
The camera kind of missed it, I think, but I think Allgaier got shipped by a hill.
Yeah,
Well,
that
yeah,
probably sounds
probably
right.
because
he had like a car length on him into 3, and then Allgaier kind of went up the track and ran into Smith. So I think he had help, but I don't think there was a good angle of it.
Let me see if they
I don't
got
know,
the-
man. I just hate shit like that. Like just people just intentionally wrecking one another. I just don't like it at all.
I get him moving him. I'm all for you moving him.
Right? Yeah. If you move them, that's one thing. But when you like dump them and take them all the way back to like 26, that's where I have a problem because it's like you fucking dump the guy like, and that don't take talent to be able to just wreck somebody. Fucking bitch.
You can't Matt Kenseth everybody.
Exactly.
I'm glad he did though. I gave Gordon his last win.
Oh, I mean, dude, the fans there that year, when he did that, I mean,
I was there. Tony and I were there.
See, that's
apparently-
probably
I'll
the
never
only.
forget it.
That's probably the only acceptable like intentional wreck is when Kenseth like dumped Logano because I think like at that point Kenseth was just done with his shit and then
he made
he just
sure
took
he
it in
was
his
not
own-
getting to the Final Four.
I'll never forget it.
yeah.
We were sitting pretty high up, sort of at the end of the front stretch, and we saw them come out of 4, and it's like everybody knew what was going to happen. Like we all pretty much like jumped out of our seats before they even got to 1.
Nice.
And then we saw it happen, and it was just epic. Yeah.
Dude, the crowd roared on that
The
when that
team
happened.
radios after it were so funny. Because, like, Chad Knaus was like, Matt just got the most fans he's ever gotten in his whole career.
Yeah.
And, of course, Keselowski's just like, oh, well, we're just reduced to this? Like, Brad, how many people have you wrecked before now. Like, come on.
No shit.
Yeah, of course.
No shit.
Of course, before Blaney came along, I was a Gordon fan, so to be at his last win was amazing.
Of course, when he did it, old Stewart's like, man, good for him. Tony knew what was gonna happen.
See, I think like part of it too is like the older you get, the less give a shit you get. So I think like when at the end of Kenseth's career, it was like I don't give a fuck this guy, and then that's when he did his shit with Logano, which I still kind of wasn't a fan of because I don't care much for retentional wrecking, but at the same time, you know, you fuck Logano over from
Right.
getting in the Final Four.
That's probably the only dumb thing that Kenseth ever did, though. I mean, he was always
Yeah.
a pretty good, respectable driver, except for when he dumped Gordon at Bristol.
Yeah, exactly. And I didn't even agree with that. I was like, dude, why are you dumping Gordon at Bristol? Like, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah, Kenseth
Like-
and Gordon had a thing there for a while where they couldn't seem to go a race without running into each other.
Yeah, because it was 2006 is when it was. Like, they just had that beef. And yeah, I mean, you're right. It started with Kenseth at Bristol because I was like, dude, you're dying and why everyone else have fresh tires? Like, why are you trying to like take out somebody who has got fresher tires? And I never understood that. So when Gordon went up there and shoved Kenseth, I mean, I understood completely. I really did. And then when Gordon dumped Kenseth at Chicagoland, I was like,
I mean, come on
that's
with that
kinda-
one though, because
Yeah.
like Jeff closed that gap in like half a
He
second.
did. He did.
Because-
Yeah.
because you
Because I
remember,
think he had fresher tires than Kenseth did on
Well,
that run.
also
But I mean,
remember
I
that
get it.
Matt had been running the top, and he was
Yeah.
fast on the top. Jeff had been running the bottom. Fresher tires, obviously. But then the 42, it was Jamie Mack at the time, was running the top as a lap car, and so Matt went to the bottom, and Jeff caught him like that, and didn't
Yeah.
really even hit him. He like barely tapped him at all and just sent him around.
Yeah. Well, that's part of like with the fresh tires that he had at that race. Because I knew Kenseth was on old tires. So then when Gordon went in, he probably was trying to set up for the backstretch, and then I think Kenseth probably maybe just blocked him in or so. But I mean, that part I didn't really think Gordon was trying to like intentionally wreck Kenseth at that point. I mean, as much as everybody else likes to think that, I didn't think that way because, you know, Gordon had a better car at Chicagoland at that race, and he was going to pass him at some point. Probably going to turn 3, he had him.
I think it's funny that when every time Jeff's been on probation, he gets like a win. He's on probation and then gets that win. And then he gets probation from Phoenix with Boyer, and then goes and wins Homestead.
Yeah.
Like, I always thought it was hilarious.
Yeah.
And I think Boyer ran second in that race,
Yeah.
which kind of made it funnier.
Yeah.
Just kind of justified
Yeah, I think
it.
you're right, actually.
But best comment today, me and Corey already talked about it, was Mike Joy. Well, I said that the Xfinity race was a dumpster fire. Well, dumpster fires are contained, and they're just not
Yeah.
contained at all. I was like,
Yeah.
damn,
Yep.
Mike!
That's it.
Mike going in! Like,
Mike gives no fucks anymore. He's been there.
Yeah, at this point with his career, he gives no fucks, and I'm here for it.
oh, I'm down. Mike wants to get pissed. Please do it, sir.
Problem is, a good portion of the Xfinity field these days are kids who aren't that good, but they got more money than talent.
Exactly. Yeah.
Or it's kids or sponsor backing or whatever the case. You know.
And see, I listened to. I haven't listened to it all yet, but I listened to Kyle Petty was with Kevin Harvick this week on his podcast, and I listened to most of it. And Kyle had some points about it. He's like, the kids, you know, that they got this money and sponsorship backing, and they haven't had to, like, they don't know what it's like to like work on those cars that they wreck every week.
Yeah.
Like how much money they're just pissing down the drain because of it. And Kyle was like, yeah, Richard was my dad, and he had money and did help us, but we had to work on the cars. We had to physically be there and work on the cars if we wrecked them. He made us. So, I think that's part of it. Obviously, money.
Not only that, but the kids watch like trucks and Xfinity races where that shit happens, and the kids are gonna think, oh well, if they're racing that way, then
Why can't I?
Then it's okay. Yeah.
Yeah, but you shouldn't have that. You should have a mentality of doing all that, because, I mean, what you fuck up in the race car is like people's got to fix that. I mean, like, I don't. I just never understood that. Like,
So
it's just the people with money. It's just like with the people with money, just kind of really just. I was like, well, I did this. Go fix it. And it's just kind of just fucked up because it gives more people at the shop to work on, and that's I don't know. I guess kind of fucked up to me because, I mean, those people put a lot of hard work and hours. Keep in mind, on working on those race cars and trying to make them as pristine as they can get, and then you go over and you do some dumb shit like that, and then, oh hey, here, fix it, and then it's kind of just fucks them. I just don't care much for that. I really don't. More work than what they have to actually do is what I'm getting at.
I like the F1 young kids, when they wreck, they immediately go, sorry guys, to the team. Immediately they say, sorry guys.
Exactly.
Granted, their cars do cost a bit more, but still, I mean, it's still immediate. Their first is, the team always asks, are you okay? And then the driver always says, sorry guys that I wrecked.
Yeah.
Isn't like, I mean, the cars aren't cheap. Xfinity cars probably range, what, 150, 200,000? Somewhere in there?
Yeah.
I'd say. So I know the Cup
probably
cars,
200,000 max.
The Cup cars I know are around 260 to 275.
Yeah.
So I assume the Xfinity cars are a little bit cheaper.
All right, fellas, I'm gonna call tonight here.
Yeah, I think it's a good point to wrap up. We're at almost at the hour
well,
and a half
before
mark.
I go, I just wanted to make a point. Like, if I was the one that wrecked cars for Erik Jeffers that come out of his pocket, I would feel totally bad about it. And now I want to do something about it because, that's just one of those things, like, you just hate to, you want to wreck your own equipment and then you feel bad about it. But I guess when people have a lot of money in the world, they just don't care. But at least, like, for people like me, I'd want to fix what I broke. But that's just me.
Okay.
I mean, just saying.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah. I got it, buddy. I got it. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Don't worry.
I mean, if I didn't make sense, but at least try to make sense of what I was trying to say.
All right, fellas, we got no trucks this week.
Nope.
Thank God.
I probably will not race Xfinity, but maybe I'll show up. I don't know.
I got to run Martinsville again this week.
I'll be all ready for Martinsville come Thursday, but that's all I've got.
Martinsville?
You can go race at Martinsville. The rest of us are going to be at Darlington.
Yeah, I'll be at Darlington.
I mean,
yeah.
I got to race Martinsville again this week for my other league with Travis, but...
Well, you just had a bunch of practice, right under caution, so...
I haven't practiced the trucks, even though I'm already locked into the Final Four, so I ain't got to worry about it, but...
Just park it. Yeah.
I might run my 5 laps and just get out.
No shit. Let Travis deal with the suffer.
That's his problem, not mine.
Exactly. Yeah.
So. All right,
guys. Take it easy.
Wrap around.
See you, Erik. Bye.